And now for another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic. With your host, novelist, filmmaker, and authentic psychic, Dave Thompson.
Hi everyone, Dave here with another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic. Now, this is episode number 20. I label all episodes the same way a TV show is labeled. The first digit is the season, followed by the episode number of that season. For example, the first episode I recorded, I labeled as episode 101, and this is episode 120. Now, about today's subject, I do have to do a little bit of a warning. I know some of you out there watching are psychic like I am. The events from Monday and yesterday and today have caused an emotion in me. And I'm able to compartmentalize that emotion somewhat. But in a video, I was in a Zoom video with Lisa and several other people, and one of the people there said, you know, I'm picking up on your distress, on your anxiety. So this is a warning. As I get into this material, there is going to be some anxiety here. I'm going to talk about the frustrations of being a psychic. And it is very frustrating because I started picking up on an event and I had no idea what the event really would be. Starting last Saturday for several days, I've been having these feelings of trouble. I couldn't place it. No clues were given. It bordered on depression with me. And I found myself extremely sad on Sunday, and I had no idea. I thought, well, perhaps it's another kidney stone episode coming at me. I do feel depressed prior to one of those, and I've been having the pain. And then Sunday afternoon, my sister talked to me. She told me of a dream that worried her. See, my niece is getting married at the end of July here, and she had a dream about our mom who was being taken to a hospital with an emergency. But no one could be there to help her. No one, they couldn't get a hold of anybody. And then last night, I received what must be the most terrifying message a parent could ever receive. And unless you're a parent, you cannot even begin to understand the dread and the fright that I felt when I read these messages. The panic welled up inside of me, and my entire body chilled, because I got a message that my daughter had been in a horrible car wreck. She was at a hospital, and basically her condition was unknown. Let me show you the first message I got. All right, this is from a friend of Candace's, that she's had a friend since middle school. And in this message, it's from Candace's boss at the Austin Pet Salon. And even now, I get those emotions again when I look at these messages, and I think back of what happened. Okay. All right. I'm still processing this, but my first response was to call my daughter's cell phone. Thankfully, she answered, and it became clear in a matter of seconds that she was really doped up, but she was in severe pain. She'd been subject to severe stress and trauma. And then for me, it became a matter of just managing the crisis. I was able to get one of her best friends, who then rushed to the hospital to be with Candace. This was the source of the dread, the depression, the helpless feeling of not being where I needed to be. And frankly, I don't give a flying fuck if you're one who understands mystical concepts and can detach, for if you're not a parent who's raised a child single-handedly, you could never understand the emotions that I had to process and still processed. So I went into my temple and I had an emotional breakdown. I was very angry too. So this event led me to recall my first real prophetic dream. I had this in August of 1985. It's hyper realistic. The emotions I felt in the dream were so strong. I still remember as if it just woke up. And it was a clear sky. A contrail of a jet or something was streaking across my field of view. Then I had a feeling of panic. I'm yelling, "Get out, eject, eject," and then ball of flame. It exploded.
More delays than NASA cares to count. This morning, it looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Now, here's the problem. From that dream, there was no way to know that this was about the Challenger. I told people about this. Most people shrugged it off until that January morning. And then I noticed a pattern, a dream pattern, a brief visual of the event, emotions associated with this event. Now, in April of 2001, I had another weird dream. Big city, and there's panic, and I am running with all these people. By then, I had a habit of telling some people about the dreams, and I was keeping a detailed dream journal. And not long after the trade centers fell, I became a member of an online community of psychics. And then I started having space shuttle dreams again. This time the shuttle kept landing short of the runway. And I posted this dream. Now, many people tried to help me interpret the dream. They had their hearts in the right place, but, they were very, very wrong. Because this is what happened.
This is Select Satellite Channel. It, at this time, is declaring a couple of things. An emergency, if you're just joining us, now 8:32 here in Dallas-Fort Worth. 8:32, NASA declaring an emergency as the Space Shuttle Columbia was on its way to make a scheduled landing in Florida today. It lost communication over Texas. This is slow-motion video shot by News 8 photographer reporter John Pronk.
You see, when I have these types of dreams, I'm actually witnessing the event, either in the way I'll later see it, like on a TV screen, or from the point of view of someone at the scene itself. It's not disguised as imagery that needs to be decoded. And unless you're someone who has these same types of dreams, as the emotions of having, like a child in a serious trouble, you simply can't understand, and this is what's so damn frustrating. This is why I suppressed this talent for so long as a young adult, especially in 1985. I see an event, I can't do a goddamn fuck all to prevent it. And when I sound the warning, well-meaning people try to tell me what I saw wasn't what I saw. It's the same thing with UFOs. They didn't see it, so they have no clue what it was I or you witnessed. And being psychic is very frustrating. Putting together the puzzle, processing the emotions. It's so much easier for me to be a medium. The spirit talks to me, I pass along the message. Well, on another note, I've started 2 new books. These are nonfiction. I am talking with Aphrodite and Apollo, and I'm writing a pair of books where I will give you instructions on how to use these people in magic. They have untapped powers. Aphrodite is far more powerful than many of us realize. So is Apollo. And a few of you guys know what I'm talking about. So look for these books possibly late August. They're happening very, very quickly, as what happens when, you're getting dictation from a spirit. Well, that's it for episode 120, episode 20 of the first season of Confessions of an Online Psychic. And I'm still thinking up topics for the next one, but this topic kind of waylaid me. It showed up without me knowing what's going on. And I am still processing that information with the help of several friends and with the actual help of a goddess. That's it. Till next time, I'm Dave, I'm a psychic, and I'm out of here.